Hey everybody, YK, just a quick check in here on chemistry essay. Remember, you've got to have two handouts. This one here, the checklist. And the second good one to have is the one that looks like a marking schedule. They will match up. They do match up. They match up in this way. So you notice if you run your eye down here on the achieve for that, go achieve these points here, that point, that point, that point, that point, as you go down for achieve, matches up. If you take this one over here, the one with all the sentence starter prompts in it like that, the first page is really general. That's the second page on the inside, which is where the meat is. You'll notice here, the first one here is about Kevlar, which is up there. But you notice as you go through these bullet points here, these 5 bullet points, they match up to these points over here. As you go down, achieve that point, that point, that point, that point, they match up to those bullet points there that you see there. So that's for achieve. Down here for excellence. So excellence, if you're a level 3, you're having to talk about the 2 compounds, the Kevlar and the Nomex. If you're level 2 essay, you're really just talking about one compound, and in particular the history of the compound. So sometimes the level 2 one can be a little bit more confusing because you're not just comparing one chemical with another. Your level 2s, you've got to talk a little bit about the history. The history in particular for both Kevlar and Nomex is back with synthetic fibers like nylon and polyester. They all come from the same family. That is why if you take that fire blanket out of its holster, that is made of Nomex. That is why that fire blanket kind of looks and feels a little bit like, the clothing you wear. This is made of polyester. This is made of nylon. This is why this has the same shininess and the same feel and the same texture as that fire blanket. That fire blanket is made of Nomex. The other point I want to emphasize to you again, the major difference between the 2 compounds from a chemical point of view is their structure, their geometric structure. Remember, it's the difference between their functional groups being at the 9 o'clock and the 3 o'clock position, like that, like a clock face. That's for Kevlar. It's long and it is strong. And the difference with Nomex, its functional groups are here at the 10 o'clock and the 2 o'clock position. And as all the trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions of little monomers join together, the Kevlar continues to be straight because its joins are at the 3 o'clock and at the 9 o'clock position like that. But the Nomex, on the other hand, as it gets a join here and it gets another join there, it's got Mickey Mouse ears that are getting joined, a join there, then another pair of Mickey Mouse ears comes along like this, and starts to curl and zigzag, and it ends up being a completely different material from the long and strong Kevlar. The Nomex tends to curl around on itself. And that is why it tends to be more fire retardant. It tends to be kind of fluffy and dense and not support a flame compared to the Kevlar, which is more like a steel cable. Okay, that's all for now. Just a quick review of the marking schedule. This is the marking schedule, and this is the sentence starters. The sentence starter bullet points, which you see there, bang, 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 they all match up to the marking points here for achieve as you go down there, those point, 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 point for achieve. The same also goes for excellence. Down there, they match up for the talking points there for excellence. As we go here, excellent prompts for the Kevlar, excellent prompts for the Nomex, and then on the final page, excellence talking points for combining and comparing Kevlar to Nomex. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.